Hello again. Welcome back. Apologies ahead of time if there is any coughing or throat clearing. I believe I am coming down with something. Been a minute. I did tally up the Modern Horizons and the Foundations. Still waiting on some of the cards to sell, which again, maybe they won't, maybe they never will. You know, and a card that shows a value of $80 is worth nothing except the cardboard that it's printed on, if it never sells. However, pretty clear winner, even in the cards sold, from Modern Horizon. So I figured we'll start the hunt for Kozilek here. Last time Ulamog made some appearances. I think about every possible way he could have, apart from actually being serialized. Which, I mean, hey, I'll take a serialized Ulamog. I'll take a serialized whatever. However, I'd love to see Kozilek. I'm actually pretty sure Ulamog is still the preferred of the of the three. Don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I figured, you know what, those were fun. They had great cards, enjoyable, and definitely, again, always very possible that it was just 2 lucky boxes, but definitely seemed like more bang for your buck. So we're going to test that theory. The previous ones I got for about $5.20, made about 400 in card value out of each box. Again, that's give or take. Maybe there's some things I'm undervaluing or just not listing, but also who knows what even sells. If I list a card and it doesn't sell, it's worth nothing. So but compared to the 570-ish of the Foundations and only getting about 300 out of those, these guys are the clear winners. So I managed to find a few more boxes at just under 500 each, actually. A bit of a lucky find. So I said, hey, let's go for it. I'm all for ripping packs just for the hell of it. And I know that it's only been a couple of weeks, but I may have already forgotten what our order is here. I do believe, though, this is, yeah, see, there's our land there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And by land, I mean this is the creature / land that they have in the uncommon slot, which means that's actually our land, and that's our 2 retro foils, which I keep saying retro foils, retro borders, which could be foil. And then we'll just put that back. Not doing the guessing game. Maybe one day we'll do that again. Maybe later today even. Our first is Rare 174, Thief of Existence. Wow, already into one that I didn't see before. I like that avoid feature the has no color, and yet, you know, give them a color cost to make it easier to make a set and to make cards that you can include without being too overpowered. Again, I think that was one of the issues with the original Eldrazi. Colorless made it a little too easy, and it was before the symbol for colorless as well. It was just flat amount of mana. Barrow-Goyf, commander, based on the symbol there. The Goyfs, Lur-Goyf, I guess, is the official term for that. Abstruse Appropriation. Saw that one last time. Very pretty card. Not much value behind it. Our quote-unquote special here is a, which I believe this is the second special, because this was the first. Retro Frame, White Orchid Phantom. Saw that last time as well. Not sure if that's a misprint or if that is something on the card. Nope, it looks like it was just a little bit of residue on the card. Oh, I didn't even look. Grabomination. Full extended foil there. Talked about him last time. I mean, it's I guess he could be very large in size, but he could also not be. That could just be a regular sized crab there. You just, you know, got down on the ground, took a picture with your camera. Everyone calls him Crabomination. He's just hunting around for some morsels. Oh, wait, we don't want one of those. All right, Kozilek set. Still on the hunt. I think we've got a few chances. I think one of the slots is, I don't know if it's guaranteed to be. Okay, I don't know if I suddenly suck. I don't know if one of the slots is guaranteed to be one of the commander set. I know it is very often. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably and 2 further back. I think these 2 should be retro. Sure, let's guess. Island. Wait, we said island last time. Plains. Yeah, we're never guessing again. God, that's a cool mountain. Look at that. Who is that in the back? Rare 62. Flare of Denial. We saw a lot of flares last time. I don't think this is one of them. Mythic 23. Oh, but this is one of the, yeah, Commander Mythics. In the etched foil. Foil etched, whatever you want to call it. I don't think that's a big hit. Rare 351. Arena of Glory. And I think this is our second special card. Oh, yes. Borderless Polluted Delta. That was definitely where most of the value was the first time. Excuse me, sorry guys. Was in these fetch lands. That full art, just beautiful. Beautiful card. Borderless, I guess you call it. Rare 478. What the hell? Why have I never seen this? What is this card? Someone got to draw that. Who got that? Rudy Siswanto. Good job, man. Holy crap. I mean, you got people complaining about, you know, you got your SpongeBob, you got your Spider-Man and my magic. I'm like, you got a Corgi. You're just tossing a Corgi onto the field. Foil etched even. Oh, man. What a nice card. I have no clue, again, if that's anything. I haven't seen it before. Blue Delta was a nice hit. For value, still no Kozileks, but you know what? I'll take the Corgi. Yeah, a little companion to help us search for the big bad Eldrazi. What are the Eldrazi? Aliens? Other dimensional creatures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm pretty sure it's always going to be that card if it's the flipped creature land guy. Not guessing. I'm going to guess Island anyway. Rare 296. Sapphire Medallion. Haven't seen that one. This is in the regular art. Still, again, beautiful. Look at those mermaids on the side. Right out there on the ocean. Yeah, a rare 70. Yeah, another. Pretty sure this slot is always Commander. I could be wrong. I'm seeing Commander basically every time. Which means that these are our 2 semi-specials. Rare 462 Winter Moon. Seen that one a few times. Not a bad card. We have a, 9/9. Is Kozilek 9/9? Is this our guy in the retro? Oh! Oh, is that like pack 3? This is our guy. This is our dude. Retro even. Look at this man. Creature thing. It's a man. Look at that man. Oh, yes. He finally showed up to the party. He's a little late. But you know what? I don't mind at all. Substitute each manifest 2 cards in their hands. For each card manifests this way, you draw a card. Ooh. Oh man. There he is. Man, I feel like we're at 467. Oh, in the extended foil wooded foothills. This set, it just feels like a banger. Like, I remember doing it earlier in the year, and I did like it. I mean, again, it's total luck of the draw. But you guys tell me what your experience is. I mean, anybody who might be watching. Like, third pack, we have 2 fetch lands. One of them borderless, one of them extended foil. We have Kozilek. We got a damn Corgi. I mean, this just seems like such a nice set to pull, specifically. Like, you know, open up these packs, find exciting and fun things. And I think about it in regards to, you know, I mean, cost is, of course, something that has to be considered. You know, I can't keep doing this 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You know, if this were Final Fantasy, right? I mean, sure, I had a bunch of Final Fantasy when they were released. You know, much cheaper I got them for. You know, I can't go spend $1,200 on boxes, on a single box. But they're still very fun to pull. I love a lot of the cards. There's a lot of good hits, but there's a lot of just good and fun cards to get and to see and to, you know, pull, you know, get that, you know, pull that fetch or that chase card. And Modern Horizons 3 just kind of seems like it really does tick a lot of the boxes. Maybe just total luck on my part. Rare 279, Cursed Mirror, saw that one as well a couple times. Rare 40, yeah. I'm gonna start just saying that this is always the commander slot. Not that the commander cards don't sell, but I don't think the commander mythics or anything too crazy typically. Rare 467. Another extended wooded foothills. Not foil this time, but I mean, we'll take it. Rare 325, Wrath of the Skies. I think we saw this in the retro frame last time. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Very cool looking card. Kind of difficult to tell what's going on there. Is that our man Kozilek? It might be. Alright. Our last card here. We have the retro and the foil Null Drifter. Got one of those last time as well. Not that it's a bad card. Decent card. Eldrazi Elemental, I think it is. It had the Annihilator effect that I was talking about last time. Or one of those times. It's, that thing that made Eldrazi just a bit too crazy, I think. The OG version of them. Still great cards. There's a lot of speculation that Eldrazi are aliens. Obviously, the Edge of Eternities coming in with a couple of Eldrazi cameos helps to fuel that. Slivers as well. You know, maybe they're just from another planet, not another plane. Ooh, I thought for a second, but that's because it is the snow-covered wastes, which could also go in that retro slot. I think it's the only other thing that can go in that retro slot. Could be wrong. A rat. But that's a very, like Obi-Wan on Camino. Ooh, swamp. It's definitely a recall back there. Rare 169, 6. Ooh, yeah. 6 in Ren. Forgot the name last time. 6 in Ren is the Planeswalker. Planeswalkers. Decent card. Aether Refinery for our commander card. Still so far always commander. Rare 320 Echoes of Eternity. Not a crazy card itself, but man, is that crazy to look at. Second semi-special 331 Flare of Malice. Haven't seen the borderless version of this. I think we did get the retro, even the retro foil. I could be wrong, but pretty neat card. Kind of hard to tell what's going on again. Chains are like turning pink. Is he turning pink? We have a foil Endurance retro. Another neat card. You can see the sort of the outline of the cervid there. I don't know, elk, deer, whatever you might want to call it. Did always like the elemental or the how they show the elementals for a lot of the decks or a lot of the sets that they've done. Man, what was the set it had? Gosh, what was it? Vigor? Honestly, Vigor's the only one I remember, because Vigor was crazy. But yeah, Elementals, it looked like, it was like just a conglomeration of everything of that color. 5, 6, 7. Vigor was a great example of that. Very fun card. Not fun to play against. Retro is just making sure. A Phyrexian Worm and a Forest. Okay, there's our guy. Look at him back there, back of the forest. Rare 117, Eldrazi Linebreaker. Haven't seen that one. Just a red Devoid card. Mythic Commander, Kaith, Famed Mechanist, or Saith, probably Kaith. Rare 378, the Necro Bloom. Another one I haven't seen. Another creature plant. I think I've seen it, just not in the borderless. Second semi-special here is 6 in the retro frame. Coming in again. Thought we missed him. Figured he'd stop by. Oh, honestly, it's the best one too. I mean, I just love that you can see her or him in the shot still with like the pearl dotted lipstick. Oh God, that is so hot. I'm telling you, I'm a pretty vanilla guy, but some of these cards kind of do it for me. Beautiful, beautiful artwork in the borderless and foil. I don't even know if it's worth much. People don't really like white cards, right? Not that they hate them. It's just not a typical 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think mono white is all that common these days. Still probably my favorite one. Looks the best. Good hit. I mean, this whole set, bangers, this whole box, I should say. Mythic 146 to start with, Birthing Ritual. Alright, that one doesn't quite do it for me. Beginning of your end step, if you control a creature, look at the top 7 cards of the library. If then you may sacrifice a creature, if you do, you put a creature card with mana value X or less from among those cards on the battlefield, where X is 1 plus the sacrifice. Wow. That's like, man, there's another one. I think it's Natural Order or like the Food Chain, Order of the Food Chain, something like that. Seems pretty similar. Rare 81, Sunken Palace on the Commander lands. Rare 459, Invert Polarity. Our second semi-special is a Retro Solitude. Oh, that's good. I mean, that's a decent card. It's got the retro as well. Here's the battlefield. Oh, yeah. And our golden ticket. Oh, God. Again. With the fetch lands. And it's the borderless foil. This guy needs his own. here so get a good shot. Beautiful. Such nice cards. That full art land. Gets his own sleeve there. Doesn't have to share this space with anybody. I want to say Polluted Delta is the favorite among the fetch lands. Again, favorite based only on pricing, value, not what's played or what's in high demand. I assume what's in high demand will typically be what is the most expensive. But of course, there could also be just not as much supply of something. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll tell you, blue and black was the favorite combination of a friend of mine. Gentleman played. He did a lot of things with it. It was very control-y. I think he did play Frozen. Was it Frozen Depths? Oh, there he is again. Kozilek, bless this pack. 1 for 2, Fanatic of Ronus. And a bunch of other things to like get rid of. It was Frozen Depths, I think, is the one with Marie Leger, the 2020 black flying avatar creature. If you get all of the ice counters off of it, and then he just had multiple things that could just like remove all counters. So, but he had other win conditions. It was a very infuriating. I mean, this really is where like the majority of like the value of the packs come from, right? Like Kozilek, he's here. He showed up to the party. Great. Awesome. Ulamog already did a few times. Great. Awesome. Thanks, man. I found the card I wanted. It doesn't mean I'm not having fun pulling the rest of these and seeing all the kind of stuff we can get, like the medallions. But this is where the value typically was, and the other ones was all of these fetch lands. I don't know if I'm just getting lucky with these. Again, they seem common to me. Retro Flare of Denial. And rare 378. That is a borderless Necro Bloom foil. I know I got a lot of them because I actually separated them all, set them aside. I contemplated just taking those in to Guildhouse to trade in and just, you know, for credit. I don't know how much they enjoy that or don't. I mean, I don't know if they even care. You know, they base it off of, you know, market value, and they only give 60% for the trade-in. Obviously, they need to make money too. But you know, just easier than selling. And I think some of them, you know, they're kind of pricey for cards, and pricier cards, especially the older cards. They actually have a relatively decent, a relatively difficult time selling. You know, like I said, you can list them. They can stay up there for ages before they sell. If it's not the newest, hottest thing, you're just waiting for the next person to come along who needs one, and then they might not even buy from you. You could even be the lowest price, but if they see like a, you know, an actual, you know, I have I think nearly 1,000 sales on my account now. You know, 100% feedback, but I'm not a store or anything, and that might just be what people are looking for. All right, Island. I don't see any Eldrazi in the back of this one. I think it's only on the few of them. Rare 295, Ruby Medallion, the regular foil there. Again, beautiful against the red sky with the double drake. We have Disa the Restless, the Commander Mythic Extended. Rare 368, Lelia the Blade Reforged. I've not seen this one at all, I think. Now here we are seeing it in the borderless. We have Retro Flare of Cultivation. And our golden ticket, a borderless foil Flare of Duplication. Getting a lot of the flares. I'd play more. I'd know more if I had the time. You know, Friday Night Magic is a thing. I know it's not the only time to play Magic, but kind of willing to attend their free times on the weekends, and I say free time, it's already usually spoken for. Might know more about things like the flares and things like, you know, what's coming out in any particular set that seems like a fun and interesting mechanic. Obviously, you have the Avatar set coming out. That's bending, all of the different bending types. Firebending looks pretty fun. Airbending looks like it could be neat. I've always wanted to try bouncing. They're making that, it's really cool. They're making that like more accessible in different ways. Swamp. Blocking rare 110 Warren Soul Trader. Another one I haven't seen yet, or if I have, it's not in this art. One Life, yeah, that doesn't seem familiar. We're 67 for our Commander, Sage of the Maze. I almost said Sage of the Mage. Rare 376 in the borderless. Now this time it's 6. Getting his leaves all over our cards. We have rare 449 Amphibian Downpour for our second semi-special. We have something quite colorful here. Rare 450 Dreamtide Whale. That sparkly at the bottom, is that normal? Some kind of misprint. I'm not seeing it on any of the other cards. I was wondering why it was down there. Dreamtide Whale, extended foil there. Down to our last 2 packs. Started this quick, somehow have managed to run it for half an hour. Honestly though, I'm okay with that. I really do not want to rush through these. I have a really good time opening them. The Corgi, Kozilek, Pearl Medallion. Oh man, I might keep the Pearl Medallion. Very, very pretty card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should have just gone to that because I saw it and I knew that it was what it was. It's our land. 2 retros. Flip into Plains and the Flare. Oh man, that's the one. That's the look away or be blinded. Our commander slot, March from Velasvel. Semi-special 1 is 377 Nadu. I wonder if people still care about him. Man, it's so crazy that I would have never, the concept, it's so, there's so much going on there, there's so much to read and to understand. I never would have, like, you know, oh, this is going to be a great card. It's like, I can barely read the whole card. Rare 375, Kalia of the Vast. We saw her in etched foil last time. Now we get to see her in borderless. I think I prefer the border. I do like the etched, actually. They were both really good. Both really good. Rare 459 is our golden ticket, invert polarity. Not very golden at all. It's fool's gold, gold plated. Someone dressed it up, sold it to you. Skip to town. Gold-plated Magic Harp. All right, last pack Magic here. Let's see what we find in here. We've hit. I mean, I was so ready to do the hunt for Kozilek. It looks like it's going to be a part 1 of 1 kind of series because it's done. We did it. Now I don't know what to do with these other boxes. I mean, I'm going to open them, but you know, what are we searching for? We just open them for the fun. Of course, that's what we're doing in the first place. We're just making a fun game out of it. Biting Grace and Ether Spike for our retros, but also just making sure that I counted right. Rare 129 behind the plains is Party Thrasher, not to be confused with Party Crasher. Rare 36 Spawn Bed Protector. There are some games that need that. Rare 349 for our first semi-special, the Sapphire Medallion. Stallion. I haven't seen this one yet. Oh my god. Still prefer the Pearl. Pearl still blows this out of the water, but that doesn't mean that this is not a crazy fucking good card. Beautiful. And probably one of the best colors to get it for, I think. Maybe I'm crazy. Our golden ticket. Oh, wait, was that the first semi-special? It was, because that's the Flooded Strand non-foil. Oh, man. One after another. All right, golden ticket. Rare. 342 of Stress Appropriation. That's a good one to end on, honestly. I mean, I've gotten so many of that guy. I love it. Like, yeah, it's really good art. I love it, but people just don't like the cards, so totally understandable. Alrighty, thanks everybody. We'll get this tallied up, total in the video there, and let you know if this was as good as the other ones. One way or another, we got Kozilek. He came to the party finally. So yeah, don't know what we'll do with the other boxes, but we'll figure something out. Thanks, guys.